slow and fast motion. So in this video we will discuss about the topic slow and fast motion. So already we have started to discuss about the motion. So motion are of four types: rectilinear, then the circular, rotational, and the periodic motion. But we say that sometimes the movement is of two types generally, that is the slow motion and fast motion. So how we say that this object is slow and this object is fast? So there are generally two movements due to which we use describe the word the speed. Speed is slow or fast. So we often notice in our daily life that some object moves very fast, whereas some object moves very slow. But how do we predict the motion to be fast or slow? Let us understand the concept of slow and fast with the help of an example. So example has been taken: a group of three friends, Ashu, Atul and Rajan, go to the same school but by different modes of transport. So Ashu travels a distance of 2 kilometers to his school in 20 minutes by walking and goes to school on bicycle reaching in 15 minutes. Whereas Atul goes to school on bicycle reaching in 15 minutes at a distance of 3 kilometers. That means Ashu is a distance of 2 kilometers but in 20 minutes by walking. Atul is going to school at a distance of 3 kilometers in by with the help of bicycle and reaching in 15 minutes. Whereas Rajan is covering a distance of 5 kilometers to his school in 15 minutes but with car. So he is traveling by car. So from the above information we can say that the Ashu is moving slower and the Rajan is moving the faster. But if we have to compare their motion exactly, we need to find the distance traveled by each one of them at the same time interval. So using unitary method, let us find which distance is covered by each one in single minute, in the single one of the minute. So unitary method means a method in which single unit is determined from the given unit, only single. That means we have to here determine only the distance. So let us find the example with the help of example. In 20 minutes, Ashu is covering 2 kilometers by walking. So what will happen if in 1 minute we have to calculate the distance? So in 1 minute, the distance is 2 divided 20. That is 0.1 kilometer. So Ashu is covering in 1 minute 0.1 kilometer. Next, in 15 minutes, Atul covers 3 kilometers. So in 1 minute, Atul will cover 3 divided, distance will be 3 divided 15 is equal to 0.2 kilometer. So Atul is covering 3 kilometers in 15 minutes. So in 1 minute, 0.2 kilometers. Next, in 15 minutes, Rajan is covering 5 kilometers. So in 1 minute, he covers how much distance? 5 divided 15, which will be 0.3 kilometer. So Rajan is traveling fastest, covering a distance of 0.3 kilometers per minute, whereas Ashu is the slowest, covering a distance of 0.1 kilometer per minute. So that means in unitary method we have to only find one unit from a given unit. So we are finding the distance traveling by each person in 1 minute. So in this way we find that Rajan is the fastest and Ashu is slowest. So in simple word, the object which covers more distance in a given time is faster than the object covering a shorter distance in the same given time. Now how we'll calculate the speed? So we have learned that if distance covered by an object is more in a short interval of time, so it is said to be fast. And if the distance covered by an object is less in an interval of time, it is said to be slow. So underline this line. The distance covered by an object is more if short interval time, we say fast. And if the distance covered by an object is said to be less, we say it as slow. So in this way we predict a motion as slow and fast with accuracy. We use the concept of speed. So speed is defined as the distance traveled in a unit interval of time. So mathematically we say right speed is equal to distance travel divided time taken. That is S is equal to D for distance divided time taken. So this is the formula for speed. But if we have to interchange, if we have to find, then what we will do? We will write D is equal to speed S into time taken. This will be for the distance. Here it is written. D is equal to speed into time. And if we have to find the time taken, so what we will do? We will rearrange and write time taken as T is equal to distance travel speed. So there are the three formulas in which we can find the speed, the distance and time when we have to find the speed or the motion of an object. For this time taken, we will determine the unit of speed. So unit of speed you will study in next class. So speed is defined as the distance traveled in a unit interval of time. So speed is equal to this distance traveled divided time taken. That's all for today.